Hello, Kansas and Western fans. Just a quick video today about our poll results for this past weekend and my work plan for the next 2 weeks. As you can see here, we got a total of 26 votes this time, and track weathering and ballast has won with a majority. However, there's been a couple secondary winner placers that have also presented quite a few votes, which is the Interstate 135 bridge and the Wichita Yard. And I kind of feel like those are all included in the track weathering and ballast. And let me explain why here in a second. Oh, let me show you the rest of the results here for everybody else that participated here. And we also have the El Dorado Industrial Park, the Royal Gorge route, Towanda, Pueblo, Backdrops, El Dorado Refinery, La Junta Yard, and Portland Cement. So good to see a lot of variety in the voting. I like to see all the different interest in the layout. So thank you all for voting. But first of all, I don't think I explained in the last poll results video why I wanted to build this bridge. So we're going to do that now because what I'm going to do is build the other part of this bridge. So the whole second or the other direction of lanes, the other 3 lanes I need to build to finish this bridge. But the reason why is you can see there's not a lot of room between the tracks here. And to ballast all of it, I need to know exactly where these supports are going to rest because they're going to be glued into position. And since there's not a lot of room between the tracks, I thought it'd be really difficult to leave a perfect little rectangle of space, of flat space, when I ballast. So I wanted to have these supports in place when I ballast because the ballast is going to go right up to the edges of the supports. And you can see where that white styrene is where I haven't painted yet, just to kind of hide that transition, I guess, between the styrene and the supports itself. But also because there's so little space that there's no way a prototype would just leave a little cutout there. Now, once this is all done and I decide to start detailing it, that's all going to be probably overgrown with some weeds around the edge and so on. But I wanted to have these exactly placed, and to do that, to be sure where they're going to be positioned, I wanted to have the deck built so that I would know if it's going to rest right, if it's going to look right. So that's why I built the bridge, even though the poll results for the last 2 weeks was to work on weathering and ballast. And so the same thing applies for the second bridge, right? So I need to build the supports, have them positioned, make sure it's all going to look and fit right, and then I'll glue the supports in place, and then I can ballast right up to them. So I'm going to go ahead and build that second bridge. I've got the parts coming in here in this next week. Should be any time now, actually, depending on the weather, obviously, because Kansas just got socked with a big snowstorm. But I'm going to build that second bridge. I'm going to do a video on how I built it because I think some might find that interesting. And we'll get that placed, and we'll go ahead and see how much more of this yard we can get weathered and ballasted. You can see I already have that much spray painted for that base coat. So it's not going to be that big a deal to go ahead and weather the ties like I've done here and the rails you see with that rust color, and then just get a bunch of ballast spread out. So that's the plan for the next 2 weeks. Get this second bridge built, get all this track weathered and ballasted. I might also continue work over there on Holly, just because I did get quite a bit done over there, just so I'm not having to stand the whole time. So we'll see what I can get done here between these 2 scenes. Thanks everybody again for voting, and we'll see you here in a couple weeks. There's one more thing I forgot to add. My wife, who likes to have a little bit of fun with me and my layout every now and then, mentioned today that I should mention in my video that no one seems to have found the little, I guess, item that she left on the layout. I still haven't found it, but she says if you go through the update from Friday, you can clearly see it, and it's something that isn't necessarily out of place, but it is something Christmas related, and I still haven't found it. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video myself, or I guess I could just walk through my own layout and try to find it. But bragging rights to anybody who finds it first and leaves something in the comments about this item that she left somewhere on the layout that slightly out of place, Christmas related, but something fun, I guess, she left behind. So good luck everybody to that, and we'll see who finds it first. Have a good day. One more thing, my wife just reminded me. She came up with an interesting idea for a reward system for these videos where I ask if somebody sees something on the layout or has a really good suggestion. We'll try this out. Not sure how well it's going to work, but sounds like something that could be fun. Whoever finds this item that she left on the layout from the last construction update, leave that in the comments and you get double votes for the next poll. So whatever you vote for is worth 2 if you can find this thing. So leave that in the comments with this video or the construction update, whatever you like. And if you find it, you get an extra vote for the next poll. So we'll try that out, see if it's worth anything. Good luck to you all.